thank you so much for coming, bro.
What's going on,
dude?
I reached out to you, bro.
Yeah.
I found you.
Yeah.
I found you. You didn't find me. Let's get down to it.
Yeah, no, bro. And when I was looking your stuff up, bro, I was like, dude, am I even ready? Like, dude, I feel
you
like
looked it up. You did okay. So you know a little bit then.
Yeah, just a little bit, bro. I mean, I was just like, bro, am I dreaming or is like, you know, I wasn't sure, like, I wasn't ready or like expecting that, man. So thank you so much, bro. You're definitely.
I saw what you're doing. You were putting in the work, and I recognize you. And that's what happens when you put in work. And that's what I tell people: put in the work, and people are gonna find you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
dude. And yeah, man. So you're definitely helping me way more than I'm helping you, bro. So again, thank you so much.
We all help each other. That's what's important with this art shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and with that, bro. Yeah, man. Usually for the people's first time on the podcast, I usually go back to the beginning, origin story a little bit, and then we get into what you do now.
Okay. Where did I grow up? Like, what do you mean?
Like,
I grew up like I grew up in the city in Davenport, Iowa. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up by a park. I grew up playing basketball, running around the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't really a small town, but it wasn't a big city like Chicago. You know what I mean? Like, but all the same shit kind of is Rockford, you know?
Okay, and what was the main thing to get in down there?
To get into?
Yeah.
Sports. You know what I mean? I played basketball. I wanted to play basketball. Like, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, like, so I played sports when I was a kid, like till I was I started making music about, I'd say like when I was like 11, 12. So like, you know what I mean? Until then I was playing basketball, like AAU style, like tournaments, like traveling all over the Midwest. And I would go to these places. This is before like Eminem 8 Mile and shit like that. There was like 106 in Park, like battling, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I knew about battle rapping before it was like really mainstream and shit like that. So I would go to my fucking AAU things, and it got to the point on my team where I was the only white kid. And I would go to these tournaments and I would battle all these dudes. And I had my basketball coach, he was a drunk, and I remember one night we was all sitting there, and I was battling all the kids in the hotel room. He's like, "Why don't you just rap?" Best advice I ever got, bro. Quit basketball, and was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't getting any taller, like, you know, I didn't see it in my future, you know what I mean? So I just went straight to music, because I grew up with my dad doing music, so I knew it was possible, like the whole music hustle and everything like that. So I just fell into that.
And what did he listen to?
What did he listen to? My dad, like growing up around the house, there wasn't much music, you know what I mean? Because my dad did it for a living, you know? So, like, we would listen to music, Johnny Cash, and he put me on to, like, Stevie Ray Vaughan and other cool shit like that. But there really, there wasn't much music, because he'd be working all the time, and when he'd get home, he would not want to, you know what I mean, like, not want to do music, you know what I'm saying, not want to hear it, you know what I'm saying, like, that's how I get now, you know what I mean, I just want to create it, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not, like, always, like, listening, but, yeah, so I knew the music hustle was possible, so, like, that's what I wanted to do, and of course, he didn't want me to do that, because he had a hard life on the road, you know what I mean, just doing that in general, so, he didn't want me to do it, so that's when I graduated high school, you know what I'm saying? Tried college out in NIU, like I went to community college at Kishwaukee, you know, DeKalb. And by the time I was 16, we can take it back, by the time I was 16, I was already touring and playing everywhere in the Midwest. Booking shit off MySpace like myself. Like it was just me and a computer, you know what I mean? And I started tracking my own shit, everything like that since like age 12.
So your dad taught you how to do that? Or? Oh, okay.
He didn't know how to do that shit. My dad didn't even help me, you know what I'm saying? Like he does, you know what I mean? Like I never, like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't get, like, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of entertainers don't really help their kids, you know what I'm saying? Help their kids because they want them to do something else, you know what I mean? They don't want, because they see how hard of a life it is for them once they get to that level, you know what I'm saying? So I always knew that if it was meant to be, it was up to me, you know what I'm saying? I had to make that shit happen. So I figured out how to use Fruity Loops. I made beats, you know what I mean? That's what I spent time doing when I was like 12, 13, 14. I would sit on the internet, study music, study other rappers, study other genres and shit like that, study art, graffiti, you know what I'm saying? Just really immersing myself in the culture. And then I was battling downtown Chicago, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I you know what I mean? I was deep into booking my own shows, playing Iowa City, Chicago, Milwaukee, all that shit.
Okay, yeah, I definitely do want to take it back a little bit. All right, so when you first started to make music, like, how did you do it? Like, did you did you buy your own studio equipment?
No, I like my mom had like a work. Like my parents were divorced. My mom had like a work computer, and I got like the computer mic that you plug into it. Like I don't know how old you are, bro.
No, 29.
29. So you might know about that. You know what I'm saying? So I just plugged it in the side of the thing, and that was it. And you would download the free software, and there'd be a website called like SoundClick or like MP3.com. Shout out Soul Eternity. He's from Rockford, Illinois. He was the biggest producer on MP3.com in the early like 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was really big, and he produced for a lot of big names, Tech Nine, Bone Crusher, and shit like that. Okay. But you would download these beats from these like random. There wasn't that many producers, so you would download them, just like how kids download them off YouTube now. You would download them and just rap over them and record on a computer mic and be shitty quality. And then from there on, you'd elevate. You'd find out that there's a thing called Guitar Center, because there wasn't guitar centers like in everywhere there was now. You know, you kind of have to go to Chicago, like a big city, to get one. So you'd slowly piece up your equipment and shit like that, and just thug it out through people that you knew. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I was gonna say like, did your dad see this and was like, hey man, like?
Yeah, like my dad did. Like he was like here's a laptop. You know what I'm saying? And like that was like the main thing, the laptop. I remember when my dad got me a laptop, I was like, phew. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like to kids, like as long as you got a fucking cell phone and a laptop, like the world is at your fucking fingertips. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I never always had a computer, but like when I got this laptop, bro, so many things possible.
Yeah, I mean, like that's how it was. Like, you know, I don't know if you knew it was like having dial-up, having a family home computer, a way to get to a computer. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was real hard.
Yeah, when somebody was on the computer, bro, you had to be off the computer.
Yeah,
I mean, on the phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what did he want you to be or do?
He wanted me to. You can hit it. You better. He wanted me to go to college, do anything that he didn't do. He doesn't even know what he would have wanted me to do. I don't think become a businessman. Like that's what I went to school for. Like so, I went to school for business marketing, and then like I started like because I did like Photoshop and shit like that. Because I was already doing my own graphics, I was marketing myself. You know what I'm saying? Sweet. So it was a no-brainer, and I started doing some like little campaigns for companies, and I was just kind of like, I don't know, like if this is what I want to do. And then like I started touring like G-Eazy, and my tour shit started picking up when I was like 19, 18.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck college, like this shit's just it's costing me money, like you know what I'm saying, like, and it's just kind of slowing down my momentum.
Okay, yeah. And when you're doing your music, when you first started to do the music, like, what was available at the time? Because, you know, some people were doing...
MySpace.
Oh, MySpace.
MySpace, but before that, we had, like, Xanga and, like, SoundClick, like I told you, and you'd upload... Or, like, music forums. Like, Jin had one called Holla Front. I don't know if you know Jin. Jin was an Asian rapper. So there'd be, like, little forums on the internet where you'd post your music and shit. Sounds super nerdy, but like there's like a lot of rappers that are like out today, like Pop Fabulous, Paul Kane and shit, like motherfuckers that shit used to be on those boards, like Joe Budden and shit. But there was like kind of like the mixtape 2000s, early 2000s mixtape era. You'd get on these like message boards and you post your shit, and then slowly like the internet developed, because you just want to get your opinion from peers. You know what I'm saying? Because who was dropping their own music at that time? You know what I'm saying? It was kind of unheard of. You know what I'm saying? Independently dropping your shit on the internet.
Yeah, now it's more.
You weren't getting like TuneCore royalties or nothing, but you just want to hear it. And like there'd be even like ways to like battle people on these like forums. So they'd have like audio battles where they'd prepare them, and like so it was just like kids around the world like kind of like learning like together like how to evolve and record at home. It's kind of weird. I never thought about it like that, but it was like the early shit of like kids evolving and learning how to record and networking, sending beats with kids that they don't know in another state, you know, because they met them on this page or this message board, you know.
And like, is that how you collaborated, or?
I didn't but I would. That's how I'd post my music on these, and I would find producers, and they would send me beats. I never collaborate. I don't think I really collaborated with people like off that shit. But
and did you think it was a scam at first? Because you know somebody messaging you from some other side of the world, like doing that.
Well, it'd be like kids being like posting their beats, like check out my beats, like you know what I'm saying. It'd be like a whole thing of their beats, and you'd be like, oh shit, this is how I get my own beats, and I don't gotta steal like instrumentals that are already famous. You know what I'm saying? Like with that whole era where people were rapping over other people's beats because you didn't know how to get other beats. You know what I'm saying? So like, I guess I got on that wave first.
And so, did you ever touch CDs? Like burning CDs. of your music.
Burning CDs? Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let me tell you about that. So when I was 16, bro, my hustle's been like impeccable. Like through like Rockford, motherfuckers can tell you like, so when I was 16, I would press up my own fucking CDs. Like, I mean, yeah, 15, 16, and I would burn them, buy the whole little thing, put the paper on them, print them out, and all that shit, package them. And I worked at a record store, and that's where I'd heat seal them. You know what I'm saying? And then I would put my fucking thing like on the front thing, like Blake. I went by Black Lung. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, like buy Black Lung CDs here, like you know what I'm saying. And everybody would be like, "Damn!" From my high school, and I'd put them for sale, like on the shelf right next to like the ones that are all charting for Billboard that week. And I'd be in there hustling my own CD out the fucking record store. Like, and then when so I was always big on merch. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always big on like pulling up to shows. Like when I first met cats from Rockford, the Covert Empire, they like pulled up on me. I had like a suitcase and I'd pull up with all my CDs in it, and I was like 18 years old, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had no team, just like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, like just
much respect, bro.
Because I grew up in Davenport, Iowa. So who the fuck's gonna help you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have like a crew I went and plotted with. You know what I'm saying? And people to help me. So I had to figure out shit by myself and develop my own style and shit.
I respect.
My own way about it. You know.
I mean, same here with the podcast, bro. I mean, generally the people that helped me was because I collaborated or you know. Knew our artist people and they loved my work, so they somewhat helped me, build a platform. So so I really admire that, bro. Working on your own.
I mean, it's hard, work, like, but because I mean, like, it's cool. I don't know how it was like you growing up doing art and shit, because I know there's a big like art culture around, like whether it be Graph and Rockford and shit like that. But when I came to Rockford, I was like, oh, thank God, like, I met other cats like me that grew up liking underground hip hop and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, if I would have had like kids like that in my high school, like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have nobody to be like, yo, bro, this shit dope with. Like, I grew up, like, my graduating class had like 50 kids in it, bro. Damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was for real, like, on my own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I want to ask that, bro. Like, when did you move to Rockford?
So like I told you, I was born in Davenport, Iowa. Then I lived there till I was like 12, 13. Then I lived in along the Mississippi River, and there's like a string of like small towns like Fulton, Albany, Fort Byron, Cordova, all up around there. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I went to the smaller high school. You know what I'm saying? When I moved with my dad when I was like 13, you know what I'm saying? I really like started honing in and working on music shit because I didn't have anybody around. You know what I'm saying? I actually like kind of avoided a lot of traps, I guess you could say, like, but I still was you know what I'm saying? But like I wasn't in the bigger city anymore, you know what I'm saying? I was like really hanging out with like some fucking redneck ass motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? That like wasn't dressing cool, had no idea about Graph or, you know what I mean, underground hip hop or nothing like that. So like those were the years that I just hung up on myself and just perfected my craft, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And And then I moved to Rockford like after DeKalb, like going to college for a couple of years.
Oh, sure.
Right? So then I moved here, and that's where I kind of like really got down. I was living off Broadway, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people know me in Rockford, you know what I mean? The older crowd and shit like that. But I was living off Broadway in this like like Chris Hare had this like studio.
Shout out Chris Hare.
Yeah, shout out Chris. I was living in this studio, and just fucking like he had the studio, and I would just post up there and fucking. I would just work on my project there and fucking, then I ended up living like in his basement and shit like that, just thugging it, like bro, like I did anything for this shit, like you know what I'm saying, like I slept on floors for this shit, like you know what I'm saying, and I still ain't even where I want to be, but to get to where, you know what I'm saying, you gotta sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, and that's what I was doing out in Rockford, you know what I'm saying, I was figuring out what I wanted to do, then I moved to LA, did the same thing, you know what I mean, and figured out my way some more.
Dude, but and I want to ask, why Rockford?
The cats from the Covert Empire. Shout out Berto. I don't know if you know the Covert Empire and shit like that. Yeah. They were big. Like my homie Jacob and Ethan. They're R.I.P. Wild L Jacob. These like Stuck One and like all these, you know what I mean? Like all these motherfuckers is rye bread. Like these motherfuckers were like my brothers. Like we like toured. Like we were really putting on for rock. We brought G-Eazy here. Nobody knew about that shit. We were touring around nationally and playing with, you know what I mean, all underground motherfuckers. Where Kid Ink back in the day, fuck, you know what I'm saying, Riff Raff. I ain't trying to name drop. You know what I'm saying? We was like just doing like whatever was popular back then and shit. And yeah, so it was like the Covert Empire, and we just had this crazy thing going, like this like little thing we built at Rockford, and we'd play at this venue called like Bar 3. You ever remember that place?
No.
Yeah, you were probably like barely old enough to, you probably weren't even old enough to get in. I wasn't even old enough to get in, so you had to have been like probably 16.
Yeah, bro, I haven't really gone out in Rockford that much.
We played at like Mary's place or stuff like
Mary's,
that.
Yeah.
So yeah, in Kryptonite we would do little events and shit. So that's kind of like where our home base was out of, and then I just was like here, just like couch surfing, doing my thing. And that why Rockford, I don't know why Rockford, that's just where I landed, you know what I'm saying? And then from there I went to Chicago, and I did my thing in Chicago for a little bit, hit the limit there, and just went out, you know what I'm saying, went out west.
Yeah, and how was California, bro?
It was good. I've been there for the last 8 years. It's treated me well, you know? Yeah.
I bet, is it crazy out there, bro?
Is it crazy?
Yeah.
No, I mean, nah. Like, crazy? No. Like, you know what I mean? Odds are crazier in Rockford.
Really?
Fuck yeah. No, I go to a bar and rock. I mean, like, is it crazy as the homeless people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they ain't gonna attack you. A homeless person might attack you in Rockford. You know what I'm saying? They hungry here.
And okay, I want to get into your process on how you make music, man.
Yeah. So I get with my producer, Pete of the Ambulance Factory. So he moved out to LA. He's got a spot downtown and shit. And basically I'll get like guitar licks, and when you just throw the motherfuckers in, right? So I don't like write to a beat. I don't even want to hear the beat till I get there, because like then like it gets like, oh, I should do this and this and this, and then when you get there it's like, oh, what happens if that doesn't work out and you had all that planned and that's all you hear in your head for like the whole song. So I try not to like I don't want to hear shit. I just know that like I got some dope guitar licks from these guitar players. We about to put some drums behind them. And once that shit happens, like it's either gonna go hard or it's not gonna go at all. Usually, I usually knock them out the park. Like I don't like. There's very seldom times that I go to record and I don't keep the song and it goes on a project or I shoot a music video for it.
Do you ever save something for a different song if you're not feeling it?
Maybe for like a feature if I don't finish it, if I don't feel like doing a second verse, like if I like I'm over. Because like I'll get over it fast because like I like it like done that week. Otherwise, like this is taking too long. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you shouldn't take like, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't like take like a whole 30 days, and you shouldn't I don't know, it should just be natural. You know what I'm saying? Songs are only 3 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think fucking 50 hours of thought needs to go into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what do you concentrate on more, bro? Like the rhythm or lyrics?
Both. Like it's gotta bop. It's gotta bop. Like I hate people that are like everybody. There's people with great lyrics and their songs suck and they aren't played on the radio. Yeah. I try to make my shit appeal to everybody. So I'm gonna talk my shit and do what my Blake Banks says and does, and that shit gonna bop and slap and make you nod your head up and down. Yeah. That's what I want to appeal to kids from fucking 12 to fucking 70. You know what I'm saying? I want my shit liked by everybody. I want people to be like, oh, I don't care about being the most lyrical rapper. I like making cool music that people like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't care about being a rapper either. You can say I rap, you can say I sing, people say I sing and I'm not even a rapper. Yeah. Some people say I'm a fucking rapper. I don't fucking call me what you want, but don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't call me bro, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because in your music you definitely rap, but then you somewhat practice on the singing.
Yeah, like I'm just like, so like imagine like you grow up listening to all these different genres of music, just like how we do. Then the kids in the 90s, and then like, what am I gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up listening to fucking Wu-Tang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up listening to Master P and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like No Limit, and then I have like, you know what I'm saying? Other genres, you know what I'm saying? Country, 90s country and shit. Sorry. I'm smoking you out here.
No.
Right. Yeah, but I'm big into 90s country too, so I don't know, it just all kind of, as you get older, your style develops. Like your paintings, I'm sure, don't look the same as when you started. Yeah. Because that'd be weird, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's always
as you grow older, you kind of develop a style and you kind of become your own, you know? Because when you start off, you're like, I want to be like this, but when you grow older, you know that it's better to be different. You know?
But in the beginning, bro, were you ever hard-headed like, man, I'm only gonna be a rapper, nothing else. I'm not gonna go into no singing.
Bro, check this out. I wanted to be like a backpack like rapper like so bad. When I was like 13, so there was like this big battle in Chicago in Wicker Park, and this is like I told you like before Eminem and all that shit, right? I thought I was this big time battle rapper, right? I show up, bro, wear my backpack to the battle, like, you know, I think I'm wearing the outfit, bro. Keep in mind, this is like fucking like I'm talking like 2001, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm chubby, fucking white kid, fucking bro. First round, dude told me he was gonna chop me up and put me in my backpack. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I never wore a backpack again. But nah, like, you know what I mean? I used to want to be like a lyrical, like, you know what I mean? Like, I grew up, I got mad respect for these motherfuckers. Like, I got songs of Bishop Lamont, like, you know what I mean? Like, I met Moral Technique, showed me mad respect. I've toured with the Far Side, you know what I'm saying? I got respect for the hip hop, but that doesn't mean that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I do something different, and that's why they fuck with me, is because I do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if you don't do your own thing, you know what I'm saying? What you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. And so when you start doing your music, bro, like, is it popping right away, or is it taking time? Do you feel like it's taking time?
My music?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a fucking. I'm learning to fall in love with the journey, bro. Every day, like, you know what I'm saying? I think it'd be fucked up if it came really quick, because I know a lot of people that it came quick too, and it's over now. The hard part's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day I'm doing fun shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, every day I'm fucking in the ring, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Getting bookings, people saying, nah, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get told no. Like, what happens if everybody just told me yes and just rolled my dick and did what I said? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like just, I'm falling in love with the journey, and, you know what I mean? As I'm taking this shit as it comes, and when this shit hits, it's gonna hit. I ain't worried about it. I know what this shit is meant for me, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this shit, what I do, I could die broke. Like, as long as I'm doing this shit, it don't fucking matter. I could have $1 million. If my music shit ain't popping, it don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? What am I, be a fucking millionaire that sits in his house and fucking dresses cool? What about my fucking music, bruh? I'm gonna be spending that $1 million to push my music career. Yeah. So at the end of the day, the fucking money don't matter. It's the fucking passion. I know motherfuckers with all the money in the world, they fucking want to know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because they fucking just laid up and ain't got shit going for them. They want to invest in artists like me and you, because that's cool shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat fucking passion, you know what I'm saying, and the journey that we're on, you know what I'm saying, because money's just fucking money. It's a tool to get you what you want, you know what I'm saying. And I had to learn that too. I don't fucking know about that, because I still need money at the end of the day too, you know what I'm saying. But learning not to stress it, and learning what we're doing as artists, and being like, taking a deep breath and knowing that what we're doing is right at the end of the day is important for us, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, and not giving up.
And at the time of your music journey, are you only doing music, or are you also doing other stuff on the side? Because you said you were doing merch as well.
Yeah. I mean, like, I got Blake Banks pre-rolls out now. You know what I'm saying? They're not out now. These are the prototypes right here. When you want to smoke one?
We could smoke one on the live, bro.
Okay, we'll smoke it. We'll save it for the live.
Yeah, because I don't want to get too high, bro. I don't know how many times I'm going to have Blake up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
But you, bro.
Music, you can get as much as you want.
I got a little bit of ways to hear too, shit, you know.
But music this is what I do. Shit.
Because you know they say never put all your energy in a basket. You know, always spread it out.
I mean, I got Dead People Shit that I run with my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? That's a mid-century modern vintage clothing. You know what I'm saying? And we go travel around the world doing that shit. Oh. And other than that, it's just this music shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And how much do you practice, if you practice?
Practice. Yeah. Every day every day I live the shit. So it's practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I took my focus off, all right. Like, with that being said, like, you gotta have your streams of income. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure you have your income's coming in. You know what I mean, to do this. So,
at the same time, you gotta have the time to be able to be you. So you gotta figure that out somehow. So whether it's going to you know what I'm saying? Whether it's fucking working at, just make sure whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't knocking no fucking job because I work jobs to make fucking, you know what I'm saying? Shit happen.
Yeah.
But what works for me mostly is fucking, I live this shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm constantly like on the road. I'm constantly booking. I'll play a show for a motherfucking free as long as I can sell merch that night and make $200 for a hotel room and pay my food the next day and then go make maybe $500, $1,000 down the road. You know what I'm saying? Like on the next show. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I live, eat, and breathe and shit this shit. Like I got my back against the wall when it comes to this shit. Like they're like so like I like like you get in that mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Does it give you adrenaline when you think about it?
Yeah. I was just talking about it like that rush on. I mean, it gives me adrenaline, anxiety, stress, you know what I'm saying? But I think that, like, what would I be if I didn't have that shit? You know what I'm saying? I'd be boring. Yeah. So a lot of times, like, you know what I mean? I know I rap about doing drugs and shit like that, like, but, you know what I mean? Like, that's just part of, fucking dealing with fucking all the shit tonight. You know what I mean? Whether it be talking about drinking, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Like, the stress that comes along with this shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Now, yeah, I know I'm all over the place, bro, but I also want to say, when you make music, do you prepare anything? Like, do you gotta have your smoke? You gotta have your little drink on the side?
Oh, no, I used to drink a lot. I don't drink no more when I record. I like to do it, like, completely sober that way. That way it's not like, everything's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I smoke, like, of course, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't, like, I used to, like, kill, like, bottles and, like, record, you know what I'm saying? Just knock shit out. But I gotta do quality control, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit off the liquor be, this shit's good, run it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my older shit, like, I'll meet, like, younger kids, and my girl was talking about this the other day. They'll be like young drinkers, you know what I mean? 21, 18-year-old kids. I'm like, I love your album, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, bro, like, those shit you love it. I was your age doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? At that age, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm older.
Do you ever tell your young audience like not to do?
Yeah, I give them shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like these kids, like I give them shit. Like I talk to till I can't talk to these kids no more. Like I talk to every single one of these kids that message me usually. You know what I'm saying? Like. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk shit to them, you know? It ain't shit for me to reply back on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if I go through my messages on Instagram and shit like that, and I see that they're young, a lot of times they tag me while they're doing dabs, or they tag me, like, with drugs, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, you crackhead, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I just clown on them and shit like that. Like, hell no, that ain't cool. Don't be drinking and driving, like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to pay for a DUI, you wildin'. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, a lot of, but at the same time, these kids are gonna do what they want. So I ain't gonna like scold their ass. Like I'm gonna treat their ass like what I am. Like you know what I mean. I'm their big brother when it comes. You know what I mean. If they're a little younger, you know what I'm saying. Like I don't make fun of your ass. You goofy. You mess up. Don't die. You die. I told you. You know what I'm saying. Don't be fucking around. You gonna die with that shit. You already know.
Yeah. Even with this platform, bro, I always tell the audience, man, like, be responsible. Always. Yeah. And I wanted to ask, dude. So like meeting all these other artists, bro. How was it like?
Shit. How was it?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, it's crazy. Like, I mean, it's not crazy. Like, you know, the coolest person I met. I'm trying to think. Probably like. What's his name? Devontae West from Jodeci. He pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? DJ Lethal. But nobody is like really like wild. You know what I'm saying? Like probably like Riff Raff, like the coolest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He like 100% that. Like what you see is that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I mean, man, dude, I would be mind blown. Like these people want to work with me and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. But at the same time, a lot of the times when we work together, yeah, you get to know them like they're normal people, and then as soon as you get over that, then you're like, ah, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to explain it. Like when me and Post Malone worked together, we was broke as shit. Like I didn't think he was gonna be shit. His ass slept till 4 p.m. every day. Like I was like, and you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't the best looking. I knew he was dope though. You know what I'm saying? I knew his ass was dope though. So you know what I'm saying? So off the rip, kind of like this.
Yeah.
All right. So off the rip with Post, like I saw like he was like talented. So I fucked with him, but I wasn't surprised. He wanted to work with me. Then they asked me if I wanted to work with Travis Scott, and I went to the studio and saw Travis Scott when he was kind of blowing. Like I'm pretty sure like they was working on his merch and everything. This is like before he popped off, and like I was like, I don't see it. Like you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, like working with a lot of these motherfuckers. Like I guess what I'm trying to say is like at the end of the day, like you put the work in, so when it happens, you ain't that surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I bet if it did fall out the sky, it'd fucking feel so amazing. You know what I'm saying? But when you working for it, you're kind of like, hell yeah, cause you like how I said, that adrenaline rush. Like I need that. Like where's you know what I'm saying? Like you working for it. You know what I'm saying? So it don't nothing really surprised you when it happened. You know what I'm saying? Unless a motherfucking CEO with $1 million come knocking in your DM. You know what I'm saying? Because you grinding for it and you working for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that many people I've seen just pop overnight. Like, Post Malone blew with his first song, but like he was in band since he was 15 and making all types of content. G-Eazy fucking blew when he was like fucking 23, but he has been doing that shit since like 12, just like how I was. Like, the hours are put in. Like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know somebody, like, that didn't deserve what they get, even if I don't like them. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even, like, think about an artist that you don't like. Say you say this guy sucks. He steals people's shit. Well, I bet it took him a long time to start stealing and start figuring out what he wanted to do to put in the work. You know what I mean?
I never really looked at it.
Yeah, so it's like at that time, it's like no opportunity has fallen out the sky because you worked for everything, kinda. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird.
Oh, shit,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like when I hit you, like it was bound to happen. Someone was bound to hit you that was gonna be big, because why not? Because you're putting out dope shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's plenty other bigger people. I'm not even big. You know what I'm saying? But you just keep doing your thing, and they gonna come to you. You build it, they will come. Field of Dreams. You ever seen that movie?
No.
Kevin Costner.
Oh, it sounds familiar. Yeah. Dude, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised because, bro, you do have like a few famous names, bro.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And then there's like, all right. So then there's like the dudes like Lil Duke out of like Famous Dex, and like those dudes was like somewhat like, and that's what I don't like is a lot of my shit's like genuine. So like none of it's like paid features. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think gave Famous Dex like a band for the fucking video and shit like that. I don't even think I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? But like he had fucked with my video and shit, and it comes to a level where you gotta pay motherfuckers, because it's like, how do they pay their bills? You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of like the features like Drug Rich Peso, YSL Duke, like those was just everybody I fucked with is just genuine. Like, and then Big Baby Gucci. He's a new artist blowing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I threw his ass a couple, like, $200 for a verse, you know what I'm saying? Like, before he was big, because I wanted it. I knew he's going to be dope, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, just working, bro, you know what I'm saying?
And how do you pick your features?
My gut, like, who I think's dope. I would never collab with somebody I didn't think was good. Like how I said Post Malone, like, I didn't even think he was good. I didn't even see it. Like, but I was like, bro, your beats are hard. Man, get on this. You're dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had him on like 3. He produced like 5 songs on this fucking My Shameless LP, and then I had him rap on 2. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there was no reason for me to do that. Like, it was like I could have just, you know what I'm saying? But he was dope. So you know what I'm saying? I just pick him off of who I think's dope, and like I'm like, this person's gonna pop. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And do you listen to their music? Or you just need one song, or?
I listen to music, like, so every now and then, like, Big Baby Gucci. Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of Big Baby Gucci.
No.
He has some pretty hard songs. Look him up, Big Baby Gucci. So I heard a couple of songs. I'm like, dude, this dude's good. I got the song from like 3 years ago or something like that. He's just starting to pop now.
Okay.
But like I can usually call him, like, you know what I'm saying. I didn't call Travis Scott. I still don't really listen to Travis Scott. So But
yeah, I wasn't sure if it takes you like a whole album to be like, okay, he's dope, or it's just
like to figure out somebody's dope. Like if they make a really dope song, usually they can make another dope song, or they got something else dope. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't, you know.
Now,
but I don't get a lot of features at the same time. You know what I'm saying, on my albums anymore.
Cause you don't want to, or just bad experience? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't have any bad experiences with I don't have any bad experiences with features. It's just because I like with the music that I make right now, I'm just in my own world, and it's like it doesn't really make sense to bring other people to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, unless it makes sense. And there's a couple people that I'm gonna be doing records with, and a couple of people that I've made records with. Again, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be making them, but sometimes I just don't need a feature. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really try to capitalize off of somebody else's shit. I'm just kind of like making my own art, and I don't know. I'm not doing the traditional rap feature. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted a feature, I'd call like Ed Sheeran right now, like, or like. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd get some like Buddy like Diplo on a beat, like you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't like get a rapper, like, you know what I'm saying? I'd get like Rob Thomas from like I don't know, like Santana, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I get Stevie Nicks on a track, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like something that somebody couldn't do, like, you know. But I wouldn't want a feature from a rapper, not anymore. I've already done shit with Post Malone. He's the biggest rapper. Yeah. I've already done so much like rap, trap shit. Like I'm not even interested. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And may I ask, what are you into right now, bro? Like December 5th.
What am I into
right now of December 5th?
Christmas music. I got a Christmas show coming up.
No way.
Yeah, I'm doing
But like, are you performing cute?
Yeah.
No way.
Let me tell you about this, bro.
Woo.
I got a Christmas show coming up in Grand Forks, North Dakota. It's Doug Allen's Christmas Bash, and I'm gonna be performing Run Run Rudolph, and Kiki's gonna be also performing with me. Kiki DJs for me also, and she's gonna be doing Santa Baby, and then we'll together we'll be doing NSYNC's Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. So we're doing a couple covers, and it's gonna be like a big sold out theater 2 nights in a row. Yeah, with another, like a headliner. Yeah.
What made you want to do the Christmas thing?
Shit. I mean, they're just like, it's smart. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not sure. Yeah.
What made me want to do the Christmas thing? It's the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of money in Christmas music. I'm gonna put that free game out there. And there's a lot of money in the holidays. You make a fucking Thanksgiving song, bruh. You on top, you know what I mean? I don't know if you know that Lil Boosie got a Thanksgiving song. You make these holiday songs, and they always gonna rock for the holidays. So that's smart to make holiday music. So that's just putting up my fellow musicians on game to make holiday music. I don't know if you ever remember that Dipset made a Dipset Christmas. No. And I still bang that every Christmas.
Oh, son, dude. Yeah, thank you for the free game for all my viewers, bro.
Yeah. Christmas music is like, and you can sell that and license it and make money.
Yeah,
because companies are always looking for holiday music. So it don't even gotta be Christmas. You can make an Easter song. You can make it seriously every holiday.
Well, which ones are you interested?
What holidays? Christmas right now. This is my first holiday that I've been interested in, besides my birthday. I was trying to even make a birthday song and shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, a good birthday song. Yeah, dope, bro.
But so that's what right now I'm interested in, is holiday music. But I'm just fucking with you. I don't know. I've been listening to this new artist, Charlie Crockett. He's pretty dope. He's out of San Benito, Texas. He's started underground, doing the same shit as you know what I'm saying. It's pretty it's like traditional country mixed with like, it's got a new upbeat swing to it. So check him out, Charlie Crockett. Shit. Other than that, I listen to a lot of old music, like fucking old 60s music, 80s.
Yeah, I'm more of a oldies person myself.
Yeah, I can't nothing. I like some of I like Big 30. He's out of Memphis. Fucking Finesse 2 Times. These, you know what I mean? Those are a couple rappers and shit.
But other than that, you know what I'm saying, I just try to dig into different shit, you know what I'm saying? Music from different parts of the world and shit like that.
Yeah, dude. About the fan, bro. Has a fan gotten up to you and be like, bro, like your music's changed my life? Like said something like that?
Yeah, I had a dude come up crying the other night.
Oh,
A group that dude, bro. Yeah.
Bro, I get shy. I get shy when
I appreciate it so much that I can hit motherfuckers like that, because it means the world to me, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I do this shit for. I do it for them. That's what I tell them, like, bro, bro, when you said that and you said about living in a small town and like I can get out, like blah blah blah, like bro, I'm like, bro, like this, I go around the world, I'm just like y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, like y'all are that's who I make the fucking shit for, bro. I don't make it for fucking kids that fucking parents pay their rent in big ass apartments, obviously, because I look like this. I don't think they fucking listen to me. I make this fucking music for kids in Rockford that fucking look like you and me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, that can relate to me, you know what I'm saying. So like it at the same time, it doesn't surprise me, because people get emotional and they're drunk too, you know what I'm saying. So some of these people, you know what I'm saying. So but I appreciate everybody that comes up and talks to me, and I'm at every show. I'm not one of those guys that's in the green rooms. Like, I hang out at my merch table the whole night. I'm drinking, sitting there, talking to everybody that comes up. I meet new fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, come take a picture with me, I'm right there. I'm gonna shake your hand, chill with you the whole night, answer all your questions, bro, till the fucking show's over. And till it's like impossible to do that, where it's a problem with the venue, I'm always gonna do that.
Dude, that's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, because some people just dip out of their set once it's done.
Or they hang out in the green room. Like, I did that when I was younger. Like, I thought I was too cool. Like, I was gonna sibling and smoke out in the green room and like wear sunglasses and shit and think I was like way bigger than I was. That's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's connecting with the people and being It's connecting with the people and being genuine at the end of the day that makes the fucking connection.
Now I gotta ask, bro, where was your favorite performance?
My favorite performance.
Or your favorite venue you've done?
My favorite venue I've done.
Yeah.
I like the weed events. I like playing the fucking bars with the fucking bikers and shit like that.
Oh, really?
Like the fucking, yeah, bro, with like the 60-year-old bikers, like, and shit like that. Because they don't, like, I can tell they're like looking at me, like, cause like I'll play, like, a lot of these times I'll be opening for somebody that, like, you know what I mean, is like a country guy or a country hip hop guy. And I can tell they see me and they're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But like, they're like, what is about to go down? And then like, once I kick it off and get it rocking and they all fuck with it, like, it's a good time. And like the rest of the night they're buying drinks, like, and being like, telling stories, getting drunk as fuck. Yeah,
I mean, I would be nervous, man.
No, like, they're good, they're cool.
I mean,
like, I'm on the stage though, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but like, you would think that they, like, I don't really get that too many of them that try to fuck with me, like, you know what I'm saying. I feel like they see like a family member in me, like a little nephew, or like, you know what I'm saying. So like, I like rocking those ones. So like, I like playing like the like honky tonks and fucking like a redneck ass town, or like, I mean, it's not even a redneck ass town. It's just like a rural area of like a city, like, cause we'll play like in like southern Illinois, like, you know what I'm saying, or like outside the northwest suburbs, and like, you know what I mean. It's like a little bit. It's not Chicago, you know what I'm saying, or like Joliet, you know. It's like the hardworking people. So like when it's like the older crowd, I like impressing them. Like I like being like you know what I'm saying. They think that I'm gonna come out on something different. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
And now, have you ever had a bad experience performing? Like you ever got nervous and forgot your lyrics?
Oh, nah. I think one time I had like a panic attack when I was on stage one time. But it like wasn't like because of like I was nervous. Like it was like malnutrition, like the whole like ride to the venue. Like I just wasn't eating, I was drinking a lot, I was young, you know what I'm saying? But my whole like leg, it was like in the middle of the winter like this, my whole leg was like frozen. And I was like, what's wrong with my leg? And that's like dehydration type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was just like deeply dehydrated and shit like that. And fucking, yeah, like I was like, that was like the first time I ever had a pain. But that, I remember my lyrics damn near, so it was fine. But that was pretty wild. My heart was going fast. But other than that, I played a show on Adderall one time.
Yeah, that shit wasn't good. Yeah, I'll say that one wasn't good. That one wasn't good. Yeah, that one wasn't good. Playing a show on Adderall. Music and Adderall don't really fucking...
Dude, no, I would imagine, because, bro, I mean, I get in front of, like, at least 2 people. I'm nervous, bro. You know.
The shows with 30 people versus, like, 700 or more fucking nervous. Like, because the guy, like... There's a guy like you, like, looking at me in the back, like... like, what are you about to do? And nobody's getting hype in the crowd. Everybody's just like, and they get off stage and like, that was great. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You guys could have like smiled during. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, and yeah, man, does that make you nervous? Like when you see that, like when you're performing?
Oh no, I love it. I love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it makes me, and I'm constantly trying to become a better performer, because if I'm not making all those motherfuckers smile and have a good time, then that's my job when I get on stage at the end of the day. Like, when I get on stage, it's my job to make you forget about all the shit that's going on. That's an old thing that Tony Bennett said. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say it like that, but I just said it like that. I said it Blake's way. Yeah. But to make you forget about all the shit you got going on in your life. So if I can't make you smile, fucking bop your head, fucking like... You know what I mean? A lot of guys will be like, because they don't know what to do. They ain't going to throw their hands in the air, hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? It's a grown-ass man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They listen, you know what I'm saying? Be like, man, I fuck with... That was some good-ass shit. Let me get a T-shirt. Let me get a seat. You're like, damn, well... Like I said, you could have smiled, like, said, hey, back when I made some noise. Said, make some noise. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's no, I never get like nervous, but I like playing those smaller shows. I feel like build character, and they're good. It's good for you, bro. And if you don't like doing this stuff, you're getting better at it, because you're obviously taking it public. Kiki and I have a channel, deadpeopleshit. You can look it up, where we go around the world and we show you, like, we're smoked out in like Thailand, showing you how she edits it all and everything like that. Kiki DJs for me, and so. We show you how to get the old t-shirts, like the old flannel or old Harley shirt, you know what I mean, in Bali while we're chilling around. But like, we have like 90, almost 100 episodes, and like, you know what I'm saying? It takes time putting it in. We're not popping, you know what I'm saying? So follow Dead People Shit, please. Yeah, no, we need every follow counts. We need, you know what I'm saying? Or just subscribe. But like, yeah, we're not popping on that, but we know that you put in the work and it comes, because we just started it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just start something and think it's gonna fucking happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? All these YouTubers put work in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Editing these videos and doing the work is not easy. Dude, yeah, and if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations.
No, thank you, bro. Tell people where to follow. Where do you prefer people to follow you?
They just dropped this new shit called the internet. You can type Blake Banks into it, and that's gonna pull up everything. You know what I'm saying? But you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook. Go to my website, blakebanks.com. I'm on Spotify. I got an OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. Apple Music. Just go to blakebanks.com, and that's just the easiest way. I just made blakebanks.com, and that's how you buy my merch. That's how you buy everything. Like, that's one-stop shop. It's going to take you to everything. All my music videos are on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dead People Shit. And, yeah. It's real easy. Blake Banks. I'll give you my address too. I ain't hard to find. I got tour dates.
Yep. Everything down below in the description. And just like that, stay safe and stay tuned.